All right, what's up, y'all? This is Grant, a student of mine in Setter Syndicate, and just wanted to bring him on here, ask him some questions, and yeah, just go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
What's up, everyone? My name is Grant. I am currently in Georgia. I used to be a medical assistant, and then I transitioned to becoming a remote setter after finding out that the health field is not for me.
Sweet, awesome. So, why did you want to get started? Like, what made you want to go down like the appointment setting route?
For me, honestly, I was just looking for ways to create like income online, and then remote setting was like one of the first opportunities I saw. So I just kind of just went with it, just because like I was tired of like the 9 to 5 schedule, commuting to work and that kind of stuff. I just wanted more freedom and flexibility with my work schedule.
Yeah, and that's exactly what setting offers. Yeah. So, what are you doing now? Like, what kind of offer are you setting for? You don't have to like go in depth on like what her name is or whatever, but just give the folks a little rundown of kind of the offer that you're setting for.
Okay, so the business owner I'm working with, she's like an entrepreneur coach, and then she helps other entrepreneurs with like scaling their business, creating passive income, or just like creating financial freedom and building generational wealth. She's a big family person. She has 4 kids and is currently pregnant with one, and she's running her business from Africa.
Sweet. And how many followers she got? Like roughly?
I think she's like 650K on IG now.
650. Yeah, she's going crazy. So
Big
I know you
things.
kind of already like talked a little bit about the health stuff that you're doing, but where were you when you got started with me specifically?
So when I got connected with you, I met you through another person's setter certification program,
Hmm.
Richard, and then they weren't really following through with all their guarantees and that kind of stuff. And then you were doing great. You were able to find a good connection through them, and then you were doing great, and then you were helping other people, trying to connect other people with like business owners. And then I just kind of like joined your Discord and reached out.
No, yeah. We connected like that. I feel like we just clicked, bro.
Yeah.
So, like during this time when you're kind of like struggling finding an offer, like, or even going back before that when you were just working your 9 to 5, like what was holding you back from becoming a successful appointment setter?
I think I just didn't have an opportunity to like actually like get into the field and just kind of put in the reps. Like I feel
Hmm.
like appointment setting is a lot about reps and then just like doing it and just learning over time.
Hmm. Yeah. So at the time that we met, Grant was also going through a program, like you said, and he couldn't, or the people that we were taking the program with didn't have a placement for him. So I was reaching out to people in that program, and I was like, hey, like I may have a position for you and whatnot. We connected through that way, and then we got him on an offer. But yeah, so what insights and like learnings and stuff or help did you get from my program or my mentorship that helped you overcome that kind of like not really you don't really have anything.
So when I started working with you, it was huge when I was able to like we were both sharing our screens, right? You were showing me some of your conversations while you're setting and just kind of like explaining why you would say this and then like what kind of things you were looking for in their messages to like build rapport from. So that
Yeah.
helped a lot seeing you do that. And then like you would help me when I would share my own messages and then you'd give suggestions and then point out things that you see and then just kind of give me ideas for messages. And then over time I was just able to figure things out on my own after learning from you.
Yeah. I feel like that's like the best part, honestly, especially when you're like doing setting, because you can practice as much as you can just doing role plays and whatnot. But if you
Yeah.
don't actually like have a system or know how to like have a conversation with people and what to say when they say this or what to say when they say that, you're kind of lost. So I feel like that's definitely like one of the most valuable things about it, besides like getting placed and being on offer.
Yeah, that was huge. That was
But
huge
yeah.
for me.
So when did you join the program? And then how long did it take you to get results?
Your program, right?
Yeah.
Or so let's see, this was last year, 20, let's see, I think it was April 2023 around
Yeah.
then. And then like honestly, let's see. first month was like a learning phase, and then after that, it was just pretty smooth sailing after that first month. I felt like I got results pretty quickly, but then I wasn't able to get like really good results until like the second month in, third month
Hmm.
in.
And what was that number?
Let's see.
That second month, or the first to the second, kind of like the combining those two.
Yeah, the first couple months it was 5,500 in commissions.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then
That's insane.
yeah, that was a big motivation for me being able to just make money off my computer and then off my phone, just being able to work wherever I can as long as I have internet connection or data.
And you quit your job from that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yep.
And so, like, where are you at now? Like, in terms, like, what's the best month that you've had working with?
Best month I've had was, let's see. Here it is. Here it is. It was so how how I said 5,500 in a couple months. It was like 2.5 months ish.
Hmm.
This February 2024, I was able to do 5,600 just in one month.
No, it's crazy.
And then
It's
that
ridiculous.
was only for like 20 like 4 weeks worth. It wasn't even the whole month. Like the end of the month it got slow, but that was just in like 20 something days,
Yeah, I think
5,500.
your biggest like check was like seven, right? Or like 6, 9,
Uh,
something like that. Or like
Possibly.
one month you crushed for it. Like you
Yeah,
generated
one month
like
was around that
98,000.
6K. Yeah.
That's fucking insane, dude. Okay, so what would you say to people like outside looking at what you did?
What I say to people
Like
outside.
maybe they're on the fence about jumping into Setter Syndicate, or they're interested in setting, but they don't really know what to do. Like what's one thing that you would tell them?
Honestly, I just say go for it because that's kind of how I felt like I just
Yeah,
knew I didn't want to be in healthcare no more. So I was just like, I'm gonna just take this risk and just go for it. Because as long as I'm putting in the work, putting and taking action every day, being consistent, then it's gonna work out.
that's all it is, bro. Is like there's a bit of a learning curve, but if you stay consistent and you keep putting those reps in, like it's up. It's up from
Yeah,
there. Like
yeah,
there's literally I feel like no way that you could fail unless you like don't know how to speak English or talk to people.
yeah. Then
So it comes naturally.
it's just a good skill to learn as well, just sales and then just talking to people, being able to build relationships.
Hmm. Yeah, so now you're in contact with like, a few millionaires or whatever.
Yeah.
You actually have like a network built out now, which is
Yeah,
sweet.
and now I'm just being exposed to more knowledge in the business area and that kind of stuff. So now I'm looking to create more streams of income online and then maybe start my own business soon.
Yeah, now that's the cool thing about it too, is like you start to learn all the ins and out in the business. So it's like whenever you want to take that next step, you can go and create something yourself and you already have all the processes and all the systems like laid out for you because you've literally worked inside of a successful business before.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's sweet. But if you could go back and tell yourself something 1 year ago, like do this to go even faster, is there anything that like kind of comes to mind?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still not making the most efficient use of my time. So maybe just like being more strict with like scheduling and that kind of stuff. Because like right now, since I work remote, I can easily just learn as much knowledge as I want because I'm just at home or on my phone or my computer.
Hmm.
But then that's also like a double-edged sword because that means I can get distracted easily as well.
Yeah,
So I feel like it's good to actually like have like set schedules of like learning times and like your schedule. That way you're being as efficient as possible with your time.
yeah.
So it's probably something I
Like
would do.
yeah, a big thing about setting too is like everyone markets it and advertises it as like, you could work any time of the day, like you can work from anywhere, but like you kind of need like a bit of structure. Like you can't just free ball it and like open up the DMs at like 2 p.m. and work for an hour and then start again at like 9 p.m. Like it doesn't really work like that. Like you kind of have
Hmm.
to be on top of your stuff. But yeah, you said that perfectly. So if someone came to you and was thinking about joining Setter Syndicate or my program, like what would you tell them?
I would tell them that like it's a really good opportunity to start with your first like online stream of income because like it's a pretty like low it's like pretty easy to get into. It's not something
Hmm.
too difficult. It's like easy to learn. And then it's just mainly just putting in reps, putting in consistency, and then like you do it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all the questions that I have, unless there's anything else that you want to add. Just want to say thank you for coming on. I'm gonna leave a link to your Instagram in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on YouTube or whatnot if that's cool.
Hmm.
Just so if the audience wants to reach out to you and if they have any questions, they can go ahead and contact you that way.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm more than happy to help you guys if you guys want to start getting into online business, online just like online sales and that kind of stuff. I'm happy to give tips.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of projects together in the near future as well. Once we start picking up the pace on this, I definitely want you in as like a coach or like one of the like success managers,
Oh
kind
yeah,
of on
I
the
feel like I
fulfillment side. I think
feel
you
like
would
I
crush.
could definitely help. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, thanks for coming on with me, bro.
Yep, of course, of course. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Hell yeah. All right, take care, bro.
Yes, sir.